Hey everybody, SouwaSkittles here, and I'm giving you a gameplay of Black Ops 2. Sorry it took so long to make a Black Ops 2 video. I wanted to get my full opinion of the game before making a video. I didn't want any kind of, like, my opinion changing from the beginning till now, so I decided to do it later. So in the beginning, I didn't like it as much as Modern Warfare 3, and probably the only reason was because I wasn't used to it yet. I didn't know the maps, the guns, the kill streaks, the objectives, the whole creative class system and all that, know how to succeed in that game. But once I found out how to do that and get to know the maps and all of that, then I enjoyed the game very much. The weapons seemed very balanced, and they give you more of a sense to complete the objective. Like, they're really tried to promote you to do the objective versus in Modern Warfare 3 where you could choose to or not and it wouldn't be such a big deal. But now, is it the best COD? I would say no, it's not the best COD. That is and will always be held for Modern Warfare 2, but that's for another discussion. Now, another thing that I like about Black Ops 2 is that it will always be ever-changing, such as patches and updates and stuff to make sure that it's up-to-date and up to everyone's liking. And they will always put in new playlists for game modes and stuff, and Modern Warfare 3 really didn't do that much. They just added in, Infected and MITD and all that just when the game was getting boring and people needed stuff to do. But at the moment, my favorite weapon is the hammer light machine gun. You surprised it's not the same submachine guns? Yeah, most people enjoy the submachine guns. I mean, they're okay, but that's not the weapons that I prefer. I prefer the hammer light machine gun. Now, except for the launchers, it is my only gold gun. Now, it's not like I can't get gold on any of the other guns, it's just that I've used hammer only. But up until I got the hammer, I was using the MP7, and I never really got the challenge to do that. Why do I like the hammer? It has a pretty great damage. It has actually the highest damage besides the MK48 in the game. And accuracy is really good too. Its fire rate is really high, but actually as you spray it, the fire rate decreases, which also increases accuracy, so I find that a very good help. It has a decent clip size. Well, compared to assault rifles and submachine guns, it has the most, but compared to the other light machine guns, it has 75 compared to the other ones that have 100, which isn't good, but it's also a mag fed, so it's a 4-second reload compared to the MK48, which has an 8-second reload. That helps me out a lot. Now, the submachine guns are good. Now, they're only good to me in some situations, mostly close range. But the hammer is usually good in most situations. Now, in most situations would be long range, and then there's some at close range that I do tend to win, unless it's against the submachine gun. But if I'm at far range and I'm shooting at a guy who has a submachine gun, I will usually win that fight. Now, I'm not saying I don't use the submachine guns at all. I do use the submachine guns, but it's mostly when the hammer isn't really working out for me, or it's in a certain situation that I don't need the hammer, like let's say in Capture the Flag. I'm going to go capture the flag with a light machine gun. Yeah, that's going to work out great. But no, I'm going to run with my light machine gun with lightweight and extreme conditioning on to go and play Capture the Flag. So it helps in some situations, and I do use the submachine guns. It's just that I prefer the hammer over all the others. Now, I don't really have an attachment that I prefer, but if I had to pick some, it would probably be the grip and red dot. But I used to play Nuketown only during the double EXP weekend, but now that it's gone, I have to resort to other maps. I do sometimes play the Chaos mode to get Nuketown sometimes and to have that mosh pit kind of feeling. But this game doesn't really have a map that I truly dislike completely, unlike Modern Warfare 3, which was Bukhara, Downturn, and Fallen. But maybe it's because that I haven't gotten sick of these maps yet. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Overflow as a map that I do not like, especially for objective game modes such as Demolition, Hardpoint, and Headquarters, just because they always put the places in the center of the map where you can't really capture it because everyone's spamming nades and you get attacked from all angles and it's hard to capture the point. But I mostly play Hardpoint, Headquarters, Capture the Flag, and Kill Confirmed. Now, if you recall from my last video, I said I hated Capture the Flag. I don't know why, but I like Capture the Flag a lot in this game. Much better than I did in Monster 3. Probably because I went 32-1 on Nuketown once on Capture the Flag, so I probably enjoyed it from then on. But it doesn't compete to Modern Warfare 2 style, where it was capture as many flags as you could in 5 minutes, and you had 2 rounds. But I like Hardpoint and Headquarters because they give me so much score streak points compared to Team Deathmatch. That's why I like it, because it helps me out to get my kill streaks faster. You know, you get points for capturing the objective, getting kills on the objective, killing people off the objective. All of that helps get you your score streaks faster, and I like getting my lightning strike to help me get my stealth chopper, to help me get my higher kill streaks, like the lodestar and the warthog and all that better help me through the whole game. No, I'm not saying I hate the other game modes. I don't. I don't prefer them. Like, if I happen to play Team Deathmatch or Domination or whatever, I will play it. I won't enjoy it as much as Hardpoint or Demolition or Headquarters and all of those. I still hate Search and Destroy. I'll try to avoid that as much as I can, but I mean, I won't, like, I can't hate it enough that I absolutely won't play it. But you know, you sometimes can't avoid it. Like when we play Nuketown Mosh Pit, sometimes you'll get Search and Destroy, or sometimes you'll get Team Deathmatch, and I'll play through it for the EXP and the fun, but it's not going to be as fun as if I were to play Hardpoint or Headquarters. One thing that I did like that they did add into this game is the league play. I like how they added where they just added a little bit more competition into the game versus normal game modes. I like how you can play with friends and we can make a team. You can play a little bit more strategic and a little bit more tactical and a little bit more try hard in this than in normal game modes, and you'll play against people who will play more tactically, play more try hard also, and it just gives it a nice competition. And you also have rankings. Don't really understand the rankings that much. You're in different divisions and then you're ranked based on that division, and so you could be ranked 1 in the gold division, but you're not any better than any of the platinum people, most likely, only because that they're in the better division. But I like it because it's something different. Call of Duty has never done where you try to play more tactical, more strategic, more try hard than all the other game modes. The closest thing that they've done is the face-off game modes or the veteran game modes back in World at War and COD 4. But besides those, they've always been just for fun. There's never had like a real championship tournament kind of game mode. I like it because, you know, if you want to escape the original, you can go play League, and you can also play with friends, and it would be pretty much the same, but I find more fun. But so far, I've really enjoyed this game. It will probably turn out near the end of its life to end up being like a Modern Warfare 3 where no one plays it anymore, everyone hates it, and can't wait for whatever the next Call of Duty we're gonna get. But at the moment, this is what I prefer. This is sort of my opinion. Now my opinion can always change, and you'll probably see in the future that I'll hate more maps, or I'll hate certain game modes, I'll hate certain weapons. I may end up in the future not even liking the hammer anymore, or whatever. I'm not for sure, you never know. But so thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you.
Solid execution.